Victor's 10 blocks stands out, of course, but what else did you like about the overall defensive effort?
I thought the physicality was really good from the point of attack. I thought we had some really good shifts as a team where we made them stay in crowds and then still had active hands. So on the kickouts and pass outs, they weren't direct chest passes in rhythm for them to either shoot or drive closeouts. And I think we did a good job as a team in terms of being connected, where Victor was in the right place to make those 10 blocks, but then when they dribbled it out or passed out, those other guys were in good positions as well.
It wasn't quite wire to wire, but was this one of the more complete games that you all have had this season?
I think it was one of our better defensive efforts, for sure. I thought we had a couple offensive plays early, could have been a little bit more fundamental and solid, missed a couple shots, but it was a very consistent effort for the most part.
You guys had, it's kind of an understatement to say you had trouble with Embiid last time, but how do you approach, what he's capable of doing?
It'll have to be a team effort. I mean, he's obviously one of the better players in the game. He's a force, scores in a variety of ways, gets to the free throw line. We'll have to change up some looks and hopefully make him play in the crowd a little bit and make him feel us in different ways. But I think the biggest thing is to not let him play in space and get into a rhythm, and then also start manipulating the game and drawing fouls and being the aggressor in terms of initiating the physicality.
You spoke quite a bit last game about the way that Victor is finding his spots. I think this is the third time in the last 4 games that he's gotten to the line double-digit. I think over 10 times in 3 of the last 4. What has he been doing better in terms of finding his way to the line, forcing his way to the line?
I think he's been more forceful. I think he's been a little bit more patient when he catches the ball, especially when he's not being guarded by the traditional 5-man with the size. And, I think he's done a good job of just facing up and seeing when he has that one-on-one or space to continue to push through that initial contact. And once he does that, because he's so long with those steps and his strides, he gets to that rim, and it's hard to not have incidental or more than incidental contact, I should say.
Coach, can you talk a little bit about Charles Bassey's impact tonight?
Energy was great, impactful on both ends. When he does some very simple things consistently with energy, it's amazing how impactful they are, and he did a really good job of that tonight.
And defensively, you guys were very impressive because I think even in the fourth quarter, they only had 4 trips to the free throw line. They had 4 free throw attempts. So you were, not only Wemby block a lot of shots tonight, but you guys were being careful not to foul them.
Yeah, I thought a multitude of guys did a good job on Jeremy Grant and Anthony Simons. Those guys got away from us a little bit in Portland, especially in that third quarter last game just a week ago. And I thought we did a really good job of making it tough for them. And they missed some shots that they probably usually make, but I thought we did a good job of at least trying to stay attached and making them work.
Is Zach still trying to round that back into shape? Or are you just looking at some different things right now?
Zach's been doing a really good job, and he's available, and he's just working.
About the defensive mindset tonight, what do you think you guys did really well defensively?
Obviously, we went with our game plan. Guys were in a lot of shifts. Even though the first man get beats, there's a guy that's helping, and the helper is helping the other guy. So it's just like we playing together, and our chemistry is starting to come together. So it's just like I said, man, we're going to the game thinking about defense.
As a guy who takes a lot of pride in protecting the rim, what do you see, with Victor, how he does it so well, keeping the ball in play?
Yeah, it's like I said, man. It's the communication. We like the quarterback, seeing everything. So we just gotta talk to the guys, and obviously, when they get beat, obviously they trust us to do our job and help them, and they're helping us box out the bigs and stuff like that. So just like I said, man, we're just communicating with that, and sometimes you never know, and you just get the block.
you feel like you're getting into more of a groove because it seems to be coming easier to you these types of games?
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, man, the more games you play, the more the more experience you have, the more film you watch of what you did the past game and going to the next game, the more you get better. Like I said, I mean, the past two years I've been injured and season-ending injuries, so nobody want to have that. But obviously, the more games I play, the more experience I get, and obviously I feel like I'm getting better every game by game, and obviously staying consistent is the key, and just being solid as a guy coming off the bench, and yeah.
Are you doing anything to make sure that you're relaxed out there and maybe not overly compensating on anything?
No, I'm just doing my job. I'm doing what I do to help the team win. I'm not going out there thinking of my first mind is just going out there to help the team defensively. Going out there because I know defensive team win games and stuff. So that's my mindset. The offense is going to come with me. Screen and roll, do what I do. My touch and everything's going to come within the offense. Moving around and stuff. But the defense is always the key. Going out there, get yourself going, get a rebound, stuff like that.
What about the chemistry and the confidence with the team? It seems like y'all are out there just kind of having fun, and you're going out there expecting to win.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. Like I said, we just didn't build a chemistry off that. We work on it, like in practice, man. This year's the first time we're doing a lot of like group work in practice. The first guy, the first group work together. We guys in the second unit work together. We play against each other in practice, and like I said, man, the chemistry is coming together and stuff like that. So guys that play together in different units work together a lot. And like I said, man, in practice, I work with those guys. I work with Steph a lot, Trey, stuff like that. So it's just been getting better. Like I said, the group work we do every time in practice is transferring into the games and stuff like that. So like I said, we're building this chemistry, and hopefully we're taking it into the next game.